Hey everybody, it's Justice for Comics. It is Friday afternoon. It is time to review the weekly CBSI, the Hot 10 list that comes out every Friday afternoon. And it's an interesting list this week, so let's dive into it. Let's take a look here. We'll start off as usual with the honorable mentions. First one is Space Adventures number 12. Really cool looking cover by Steve Ditko. Last summer, which is not that long ago, a 6.5 sold for $1,200. If only we had a time machine. This week, an 8.5 copy sold for $7,200. Wow. That is 80% higher than the last 8.5 sold 2 years ago for $4,000. So it's a cool looking cover, no doubt about it. It's Steve Ditko, a titan in the comic book antholon of great comic book artists, no doubt about it. Probably a low print run. It's an old book. What is this, 1950s probably? I think this is before Spider-Man, if I'm not mistaken. All right, so that's cool. The other one is Amazing Spider-Man 601. Pretty recent book, really. 9/8s are selling in the $325 to $400 range. Raws are now over $110. Yeah, it's a classic Scott Campbell cover. I can see why, there's a lot of people that, I don't really care for Scott Campbell's artwork, but there's a lot of people that do, and a lot of people that collect some of those earlier issues of Campbell's artwork where it's probably low print run, that kind of thing. So, yeah, I can see why that's doing well. Let's move on to number 10. Avengers Academy number 1. I'm pretty sure I don't have that in my collection. I think this goes back to 2015 or 14. I'm not too sure of the year, but I don't know. Again, I kind of agree with Ben here. Hazmat, Metal, who is paying this much for these characters that no one has ever cared about? So I think that's a perfect assessment of that. $60 to $70 though. So if you have that in your collection and it's been just sitting there, one of those books that you probably didn't even know that you owned, this might be a good time to dust it off, put it on eBay, get some money for it, use that money for maybe new books that are coming out. I don't know, whatever you want to do. Put it towards an old grail that you've been having your eye on for a while. But that is one that I would probably sell if I had it in my collection. If I had that in my collection right now, I think I would put that on eBay. Number 9 is Zatanna number 16. Probably one of the most iconic covers by Adam Hughes, no doubt about it. It's beautifully done. Just the design of it's fantastic. And you really don't even see Zatanna's face here. That's the other thing that's amazing about it. Most of the time, Adam Hughes is known for female faces, and here you're really not even seeing her full face, just the bottom half of it. That's how powerful the cover is. It's just a red cover. It's one of my favorite covers of all time, to be honest. I do have that cover in my collection. I bought the entire run probably 2.5, 3 years ago, maybe over 3 years ago. I bought the whole run for $200. And 15 and 16, those are the two biggest books. Issue 15 and 16. 15 is a black cover, another iconic image by Adam Hughes. But yeah, 16 is definitely the more popular. It's the last issue, low print run. It's got a lot of things going for it. No first appearances or anything like that. It's just an iconic cover with a low print run. And I can see why this book is starting to, this has been undervalued for a long time, in my opinion. So now it's going for $250 raw, which is more than I paid for the entire set. I think I paid just under $200 for the whole set. And a 9/8 just sold back in March for $450. There's not been one for sale since. So the comment here is the person that bought it for $450 stole it. Yeah, $250 raw. Yeah, this is definitely going to be a $600, $700 9/8 easy, maybe $800. So yeah, I love it. I think that's a great cover. I'm glad I have that in my collection. Number 8 is Beta Ray Bill number 1, the second print Ryan Stegman 1 in 25 variant. I don't really like this cover. I easily could have grabbed one off Midtown. I think Midtown had it for, I think they had it for like maybe $30, $35, I don't know, something like that. I passed on it. I just don't like the cover. I don't think it's all that great. Stegman's art, I mean, sometimes it's good, sometimes it's mediocre. I think this is more on the mediocre side. But I don't know how many shops were ordering, 25 second prints so they could get one of these. I don't know. That's debatable. So maybe that's why this book's doing well in the aftermarket right now, selling $50 to $60. Yeah, I don't think it's that great. I don't really like the cover, but that's just my opinion. Number 7 is Mighty Avengers number 1 from 2013. Another book I don't think I have in my collection. 2013, 2014. Marvel was not exactly producing the best comic books back then. But I don't know. Maybe now that's why these books are hot. Low print runs, maybe. Maybe people weren't collecting them out that much. I don't know. A 9.8 just sold this year for $72. Now expect to pay $300 to $350. Raws have also jumped up. Basically, no one is buying it. So, I don't know. Is Monica Rambeau in this? I have no idea. I have no idea why this book's on the list, but it is. What are you going to do? Number 6 is G.I. Joe 281, the Casey Maloney 1 in 10 variant. I think this is a recent book that dropped. I don't collect too much IDW. I definitely don't collect G.I. Joe. I've always liked the logo of G.I. Joe, though, with the red, white, and blue. It's just a cool logo. Selling for $40. First appearance of Sherlock. Like Sherlock Holmes? I don't understand that, but I guess this is the 1 in 10 that has Sherlock. I guess Sherlock's on the cover here. Oh, wait a second. It says, just think what this would be selling for if that character was on the cover, like the A cover. Okay, so the A cover has Sherlock on the cover. The 1 in 10 does not get its selling for a premium, so go figure. Number 5 is Hank Howard, Pizza Detective in Caligula's Safe. That is definitely one of the longest, craziest titles of a comic book I've ever heard. Hank Howard, Pizza Detective in Caligula's Safe. It's selling for $15 to $20. Looks like this was a dollar book not too long ago. I kind of agree with Ben here. He says, I'm sure retailers bought many extras of this one, so I wouldn't go crazy on what might be the strangest titled book ever. Maybe that's why it's worth money. People are collecting it because the title's so weird. All right, number 4 is Department of Truth number 1, the 5th print secret variant. Of course, Image once in a while likes to do that. A lot of companies like to do that. They'll drop a secret variant. It's got Oswald on the cover. It's a pretty cool cover. I don't have that in my collection. I did pre-order a 5th print. Somehow I doubt they're going to give me the secret variant. That's the problem when you order online. Probably the only way to get the secret variant is obviously buying it on eBay at a premium right now, or you go into your local LCS and somehow the LCS shop owner did not realize in the maybe 20 copies that he had on Department of Truth 5th print that one of those covers is different. Most LCS owners probably realized it and pulled it out, and of course will put it out for a premium. So if you're one of those lucky few that goes to a shop where the shop owner is not exactly on top of things, this is your time to shine. Make sure you grab one of those if you can. It's a cool looking cover. I would love to get that for cover price, but I am not going to pay. It's probably going for $20, $30 now at least on eBay. I'm sure of it. All right, number 3 is Marvel Team Up number 14. First crossover of Invincible and Spider-Man. Was a $50 to $60 book, now selling around $100 to $125. Nothing I care about. I've never collected Invincible. I read the series. I didn't think it was all that fantastic. I'm just not a big fan of Kirkman. So this is not a book I would be I would care at all about. But if you got that book, congratulations. It's doing well. Number 2 is Venom versus Carnage, number 2, and parentheses, and number 1. Apparently both are doing well right now. Clayton Crane covers, that definitely doesn't hurt. 9/8s are selling over $600 now. Raws are between $125 and $150. Obviously, the movie trailer just dropped for Venom number 2. Carnage, it's full reveal of Carnage. It looks pretty cool. I like the trailer. I thought it was decent. So because of the trailer, I guess in the trailer, Patrick Mulligan is showing up. I don't even know who Patrick Mulligan is, but apparently he's in the trailer. So for that reason, this book is moving up in price, perhaps. I still think the play is the first appearance of Carnage, and of course the first appearance of Venom should also do well with the movie news and the movie coming out. Number 1 is Bitter Root number 1, selling right now on eBay around $75. Right around $75 you could buy it for. It is getting optioned for Legendary Pictures. Looks like Regina King is to direct. There's several different covers. I think there's a couple store variants out there. There is a really cool Akira variant, homage variant, which, man, I looked on eBay. That's going for big money. I think raw right now you're looking at $300-$400. Graded is like $800 to $1,000 or more. So if you've got that Akira variant in your collection, congratulations. That book is gold. Might be a good time to get it graded and sell it. Or maybe wait for the trailer. I mean, it could be a little bit more of a boost when the trailer comes out. We'll see. So that's what I had for you. That's your Hot 10 list, guys, for the week ending May 14th. Hope you guys had a great week. I will probably do a live stream on Sunday, so I'll keep you posted on that. If you can, make sure you're subscribed to my channel. Hit the bell for notifications so you don't miss any of my videos. And leave a comment. Let me know what you think. And remember, somewhere out there is a 2-year-old little girl whose mother is a stripper, father is a crackhead junkie, and her grandfather is the President of the United States. All right, guys, I'll see you later. Have a good weekend.